turn that back up.
Go for it.
Welcome. Tonight we're going to learn a little bit about how to run a country dance that will increase attendance at the dance. Lighting is the key to having a successful dance. First you need to make sure you're on the cool dance page, which is here. If you're not on the cool dance page, you click the center, you find the page you want, choose it, and voila, you have all your choices. The ones we use for the dance are here. We use the VLs, which are the lights that shine pretty pictures and move around. We have the 918s, which are the ones with the mirrors on the sides. The CX10s, which shine gobo and color straight down, and that's it. The wildfires, which are your black lights, and your house lights, which is the perimeter. And for a dance, we usually bring that down to 25%. And over here is where we have where all the magic happens. We are going to create the dance since it's time, and we are going to make it happen here. So we're going to bring the house lights down. We're going to turn them off completely over here. That's done by just double clicking on it. And the house lights go away. Now we still have our house lights on at about 20%. Now down on the floor we have, I'll turn down these lights. Let's just turn it off. Yeah, can you still see good?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So we have the lights that are pink are our VLs. The 918s are the ones that are shining white light on the floor. So to change that, we're gonna come here and find our buttons. We press list to bring up all the options we can do for the dance. And so if we want to change the 918 color, that says 31 and it corresponds with that 31. So if we press that, it will change the 918s to blue.
Ooh.
And we get a magical pinky blue look. And then if we want to make the flowers start moving, we have some choices here. One of them is VL lines, and that will cause them to do little lines back and forth. And if we want to change what's in the VLs, we have the gobos, and that's just the picture that's on it. And we change it, and it's all pretty. So you have all the choices in the stack of cues right here. If we want to make the VLs go wide, so expand, you can't really see the image, but it just spreads more color across the floor, we can press the wide. And turned off by just pressing it again. Some of them, they won't turn off if you just press it again, like the gobos. So if I want to turn one of them off, you press the off button and then click them when you want to turn off. And that just opens it. So the 918s have some features too. We have colors in the 918s, and all the colors are in the cue stack written there if you look, and it will just change it. And we have a random color, which will just splat random colors across the floor. And the 918 rotate, you can't see it unless there's a gobo in it. So I put a gobo in the 918s, and it has that cool triangle shape going. And on right now it's on rotate, and I can adjust the speed of the rotate of the 918s. Just on the rotate, we have medium, fast, and slow, and that will freak people out if you go too fast. So for country dance, just keep it chill. And we have different gobos. We create different looks and stuff. So you just mix and match with whatever. And then there's another one called, with the 918s, called Prism. So I'm going to turn the rotate off. So this time we're pressing the off and then the rotate. And Prism's over here, and that does a cool little prismy thing that might freak people out too. So turn that one off. And with the 918s, we can also put them up on the mirror ball. We don't have a mirror ball right now because it hasn't been lowered yet. So we just keep it down there.
What about the lights on the stage?
Lights on the stage. Why are there lights on the stage? I think work lights got left on or something. Let's make sure though. Yeah, I think there's some work lights on or something like that. We can put lights on stage. If they're dancing up there, we can give them a little light if they're doing instruction. So, yeah, I just think the house lights are on, or the work lights with the little light switches are on back there. And then the CX10s, same thing. We have color, random color. We have 3 different random color cycles, just the way they go, and then we have one. That is their gobo, so we can change their gobos to whatever. And then we have random gobo, which is party, goes through the different ones, and we have fast strobe, which will freak them out. Super fast strobe. Like you can't even tell it's doing anything fast strobe. But anyway. And then we also have some cool effects that we can do. This is a little more complicated. So we have the 918 ballyhoo, the VL ballyhoo, the VL tilt, and the CMY color. The VL ballyhoo and the tilt and the color, they all go with the VLs, and the 918s with the 918s. So, for example, we have our 918s on. So, and then we can adjust the speed with this. This controls anything that's purple. The speed is adjusted by this. So then we'll turn on the 918 ballyhoos, and it starts to move around and do stuff. And if we speed it up, they go crazy. So, and do cool stuff. Okay? And so we turn those off, and if we want to do something with the VLs, which right now are the pink circles, we can do ballyhoo. We pop that on, and the lights just start to ballyhoo, and it just goes back and forth, back and forth. And if we do the ballyhoo, and then we, because you can like take the ballyhoo and apply it to the wash, and it will give it a different position. So it sticks the lights in a position of wash, and then it ballyhoos from that position. If you don't have one of these on, then it will just ballyhoo from straight down. But if you have a position on, it will do its little ballyhoo like that. So it's cool. So that's how to get more out of less. And then we also have the tilt, which is just another little effect that it can do, and the CMY color, which throws different colors, and they change depending on the speed. They'll change colors faster. So if we put it up really fast, they'll change colors like crazy. So we can make like a little party in here, make people think we're in the 60s. And yeah, that is the dance. It's all about just learning what everything does and mixing them to make the mood of the dance. Thank you for coming.